Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. And once again, I have the worst timing in the world, because the moment I upload my video for the day, it's announced that people of Monster High fans should go check the Mattel headquarters, the Mattel store in California. Y'all Californians get everything, because the new reproductions of the original ghouls have been found. And they were found by a user named Sushi Boy 2007. I think that's who it was. That's where I got the pictures from, at least. But basically, we've got pictures of all 4 reproduction dolls. Cleo has been left out. Sorry, Cleo fans. So with that, let's start looking at the pictures and see what exactly the reproductions are going to look like. Why won't the video stop? So this is the display found in the Mattel headquarters, and you can see that they did a very good job matching the original boxes. I actually have one right here. So here is my original Claudine. Don't ignore how beat up her box is, but in my opinion, I think they did a good job. The boxes do look a bit larger, but it might just be the angle that Draculaura's box is at. Either way, I definitely want these because the original boxes just have such a nice look to them, so I definitely need these. And with that, let us take a closer look at each of them. So here is a close-up of Draculaura. Something about her face looks a little off to me. That's what I notice immediately. But they reproduced all of her accessories perfectly. The doll's quality, I definitely do think it matches the original. Like, here's my original Draculaura. I think they did a really good job with the clothing. Just something about her face looks kind of off. It's mostly the eyes. It might just be the lighting. It might just be the angle. But overall, I don't think she looks bad by any means. She looks good. These dolls definitely look good. I wish we had a price. You know what, maybe I should check Instagram again. We probably do by now. Alright, so we actually have this secondary picture of Draculaura. I feel like this one better shows her face, but either way, something about her face just looks a little bit off to me. In terms of pricing, the person who found these did not actually find them at the store themselves. They found it on a fucking OfferUp listing because the first person to find these decided to list them on OfferUp right away. Oh, I hate this fucking community sometimes. But, yeah, the dolls are most likely just $25 each. That's what I've heard. But I don't know if it's true. Because once again, nobody who's been to the store has actually, shared the price information. So, we don't know. We don't know. Overall, though, for a reproduction of Draculaura, this is pretty cool. I do like that it says Boo Original Reproduction. I'm glad that they're bringing back the bad monster puns. They're bringing them back full force. The dolls' boxes are also written in multiple languages, so these dolls will be international because why would they make international packaging variants if it wasn't going to be international? That's what I think anyway. But yeah, overall, these reproductions are really good, so let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have Frankie, who something about her looks off to me. I think it's just her massive forehead. Was her forehead always that big? Damn. She also has, a bump in her hair for some reason. They never did that before, but they're doing it now. That is Laguna. This is Frankie. Once again, international packaging, and I left my doll room, but I do have an original Frankie, and the box is, super accurate. They've done very well with them, which I hope they'd be able to. It's Mattel. Nobody else has ever produced these dolls, so I hope Mattel knows how to produce their own stuff. And they do. They did a good job with these. I definitely think I'm most impressed by the, which reproduction? I don't know. But, Frankie looks pretty good for the most part, so that's a positive. Next up, we have Claudine, and the only problem I have with her is that they did not give her the human hands. They gave her the clawed hands that she had on her 2013 and 2015 reproductions. Interestingly enough, though, she also had clawed hands on some of her original 2010 dolls. I only know this because I have a 2010 Claudine in the box, and mine has the clawed hands for some reason. So it's not completely inaccurate, but I'm sure most fans would have preferred the human hands just because it's more accurate to the original doll. Either way, though, it's not totally inaccurate because it was possible to get a Claude Hand doll back then. I'm assuming she was like some kind of like second, third batch, maybe. Who knows? But overall, these boxes, mwah, I love them. Everything looks so good. It's interesting to see these again. It feels surreal almost. Like, we're gonna be able to go to stores and probably find these on the shelves. Hopefully. There's always the chance that they might pull some online exclusive Mattel Creations bullshit, but hopefully not. It would be nice to walk into a store and see these again. It'll feel like... I don't even know what it'll feel like. I never witnessed this. When I was a kid, I wasn't into Monster High until like 2013. That was when I first started collecting, so I never got a chance to see any of these dolls on shelves. Never got to see any of these in the store. So, I'm very happy that I'll be able to see them in the store. Even though I am now pretty old. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna be 20 next year. Ooh, I don't even want to think about that. Here's Laguna. So Laguna has 2 pictures, and they both look pretty good. Laguna's box has always been really pretty to me. I like it a lot. And thanks to these pictures of Laguna, we actually have a shot at the back of the box as well. So here is the back of her box, and as you can see, it's pretty accurate to the originals. But right away, you probably noticed that Cleo and Deuce's artworks are missing. That is because they did not get reproductions. Sorry, Cleo fans, you guys, you're starving, I guess. Because even Laguna is getting another doll before we get any more leaks at Haute Couture Cleo and Laguna. So, very sorry to you guys. Plus, it seems like original Cleo's pretty difficult to get. Well, not difficult, it's just like in good condition. She's always missing stuff because she had so many little pieces. I think that they should have done a single box for her. Like, they could have just modified one of these and given her something that she never got before. It wouldn't have been tacky or anything, it would have been cool. But no, they didn't. Although, if they reproduced the Cleo and Deuce 2-pack, that would have been so cool. I've always liked the way they looked in the box, and I wanted to get them, but they're so expensive online that I haven't been able to. Sorry, I'm drinking a juice box. Y'all like Capri Suns? I do. In short, though, these dolls have been found at the Mattel store, the Mattel headquarters. There's a Mattel headquarters and Mattel store, like, right outside of it in California, and that's where these are being found currently. So, Californians, if any of you want to go pick one of these up for me, I'll buy it from you. Please. Don't try to price gouge me, though. Also, I'm kidding, I don't want to buy these right away. It's like, they're cool to look at, definitely, but I don't need them just because I already have the original dolls. I don't feel like I need these right now. Not that I would even want to unbox them if I got them. They're like something I'd want to keep in the box, definitely. But yeah, these look really good. I'm very happy with how they turned out, and I definitely do think that they were worth the wait. Also, this basically confirms that Frankie's actress was holding. Well, not her actress, her, model in the Maisie Willen show was holding a reproduction because they're out now. Not out. You know what I mean. They're showing up in California, which is basically the equivalent of being out, I guess. My juice box is almost gone, I promise. You know, now that I think about it, I think the reason some of the repros look off to me is just the fact that they're actually facing the same direction, like both of their eyes. Like, Laguna's not fish-faced anymore. Her eyes actually look like they're facing the same direction. She's only slightly fish-faced. Draculaura is probably the most jarring to me because she's, like, facing the same direction with both of her eyes. I feel like Wonk was less prevalent on Draculaura. It was probably most prevalent on Claudine and Laguna. My Frankie's pretty messed up, too, but I have a good one in the box, so it's like... There was different, like, variants even back in the day. But, like, I think the reason Draculaura looked so jarring to me is just the fact that her eyes are both facing the same direction. I don't think mine is wonky. Mine just has really shitty bangs. Like, some people have asked me, like, did you cut your Draculaura's bangs? And I'm like, no, they just came that way. I just have a messed up Draculaura. Stop bullying her. I'm getting off topic, though. It's insane that these are going to be out soon. I don't know when. We don't have a proper release date. It's just that Mattel was randomly like, you know what? let's put these out in our store. Let's stir some shit up on social media. And it's certainly working. I've had 5 people DM me about these dolls, even though I reposted the original post on my story. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing or anything. I'm glad that people want me to see them. I'm glad that people want to keep me in the loop. It's very sweet. But, yeah. Overall, this is insane. This is really cool. I wasn't expecting to see this today. And you can tell because I made another video today already. The moment I got done making my last one, this happens. I swear to God. I can't rest. I don't get a second of peace around here. So, that's it. That's all we've got right now. I don't know if I'll make a video, like, if we get, like, the pricing information and stuff. I'll probably just make a community post, so I guess keep an eye out for that. Some of you guys like when I post stuff on my community tab, like I posted when Draculaura was coming out because a lot of you asked if I could, so I don't mind doing stuff like that. But, yeah. Overall, I don't know, what do we think overall? Feel free to comment below what you think of these. I definitely wasn't trying to be negative by saying Draculaura looked off. Once again, I just think it's the fact that the screenings have been so, like, amped up to not be, like, derpy, wonky in the way that they were before. It just, like, it's a little jarring because I'm so used to them all looking kind of bad. But, yeah. Overall, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you didn't mind my juice box noises because I was thirsty, okay? I've been talking nonstop for like 20 minutes, Jesus Christ. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!